1, 2, 3. I've got a few things that I want to do today before Papa Joe's birthday party, and first thing I'm doing is taking a little walk to clear my head. The end goal is to surprise Papa Joe at his 80th birthday party and have a fun night with friends and family. But I have some other things that I want to get done. I'm working on my cousin's nursery project that I have to do. There's a little painting or two that I'm doing. Want to work on my book a little bit. I need to do some laundry. Let me write this stuff down. I had to seek shelter. It's beginning to rain. We've got laundry, babies, nursery, paintings. I keep hearing guns going off. It's deer season. Alright, I also was going to read a little, work on my book a little. This is basically all of the creative projects that I am doing right now, maybe minus the laundry, but I need to work on that. But those are kind of my goals right now. Right now, I think I'm going to just sit down for a second and enjoy this rain. Okay, so this is what the paintings are gonna go on. So I'm thinking I'll sketch it on the back and see to try to get a good idea of what I need to do. It is almost time for the party.
We dance, smooth.
It is a beautiful Sunday. I just got back from church and I am brewing some coffee. I'm going to go check on Jed. A tree fell out on the road and he's helping take care of it. I just wanted to show you my outfit. It is the perfect rainy day to work on all of my creative projects, so I'm going to show you what I'm up to today. I'm going to give you a little bit of a mum update. I'm doing an experiment because there's some red coming in and it was originally yellow, so I'm doing an experiment. So as you can see, this is kind of what became of the yellow mum. Everything died, but underneath there's some reddish, purplish color coming in. You can see all around in the bottom. And so I have picked off the dead buds on like this side of the mum, and I'm gonna see if that helps the red come in or if that is just a fluke. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna leave the dead blooms on the other side. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an experiment and let y'all know what happens. Alrighty, so we are headed to get some lunch before heading home. I worked on my book and I also made this little painting. We're gonna go to Chick-fil-A for lunch and then we're gonna stop by Best Buy because I'm looking into how to get like postcards printed. But anyways, we're gonna go do that and then head home. And so it's been a really nice day at Spencer's with my buddy. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. To all service members watching this video, we love you. So I ran by the Walmart. This is the original picture that I was trying to turn into a postcard. And so the back, this is what my thought process was. The back would look something like this. And ideally, it would be in my handwriting and everything. We ran by Walmart. They printed 2 per page. Did a little preset, where I typed in the location there, Spencer's Coffee, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Their address here, and then my little note on underneath Spencer's. And so I'm planning on sending this to some long distance friends. Anyways, I was just gonna kind of show you the color scheme, how it's a little bit different. And it could have been because of the picture I took on my phone and my notes. You can turn anything into like a file. And so you can see they're slightly different. The original one is a little bit warmer, but I still think, and some of the colors just like didn't show up, but I still think that it looks really good for like Walmart, and they did this in like 5 minutes. So I'm pretty happy with that. And so I would say that it was pretty successful. I'm all right with that. Then I made some kind of orange chicken-ish thing with some bacon and rice with the help of my lovely husband, Jed. And now we're going to finish watching Meet the Parents, which is a lot different than I remembered. But Jed thinks it's good so far. On a scale from 1 to 10, 7 right now? 6.5 right now. And we're about halfway. For me, it's just like more frustrating and cringy than funny, but in the part where he's being basically mistreated by the family, there's no funny, he's just getting roasted. His hair is all matted up. Is it to the shower fairy, the family? Meet the like, oh crap, red light. This isn't gonna work out. That's just like, why would they treat him like that? And she's not laughing at him. And I just made that same joke. We'll see. So it is the next day, obviously. I am making myself some tea. Yesterday, I worked on my book and some drawings the most, which I already showed you. And tonight, I think I'm gonna focus on the book instead of trying to juggle both. I think I'm going to try to just focus my creative energy on that tonight. It's already 7:20. And I'd like to be in bed in a couple hours because it was a really late night last night, and being off all day, I wanted to enjoy every single moment, so I stayed up too late. I need to go to bed early so that I can wake up early and enjoy my morning before I go to work. Right now, I'm going to make a little bit of tea, add a little bit of honey. My grandma got this mug for me back whenever I was like, I think 4 or 5, whenever we went to Disney World. She got mugs for all of the grandkids. This is mine. today during my lunch, I worked on my book a little bit, and I am going to work on Sierra's paintings in a second. But right now I'm going to practice some violin, because why not try to learn the violin every once in a while? So, and I'm not good and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna practice that and then paint. So today we're just doing a little bit of everything. I'm not sure what our plans are today, except for to eat breakfast with my family. And so we're about to walk up to my parents to do that. I delivered the baby shower gifts to Sierra yesterday. She stopped by where I work to pick them up, and so I got those to her, and I have got a few of the postcards sent out, so waiting to hear back from my friends from that. I didn't print enough for everyone that I was thinking of, and so I need to print more next time. I'm gonna go have some breakfast with my family, and I have not heard that kind of bird before. Or maybe not that close. That was loud. Oh, there was a leaf that fell right in front of me. I thought a bird was flying over here. Lots of birds active this morning. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but I feel very good about the creative input that I put into my week, because I feel productive not only through work, but now I feel like productive in my personal life. And so I feel pretty good about this week. So I'm gonna go braid my hair back and then head up to my parents. My hair looks really light in this lighting. Sometimes my hair looks like it's just like a dark brown. Like in my wedding photos, it looks so dark. Because it's, I guess, just depends on the lighting. I don't know, that's crazy. Anyways, love you, bye. So yesterday ended up being very fun. We mostly walked around in the woods. I played piano for a little bit, and then to end the day, we played Rummy Cube, or Rummy Cube, how do you say it? But we played that a few rounds with me and my sister, my mom and dad, and Jed. And mom and dad and Jed were all new to it.
I won.
It's really fun to be a little bit silly, get a little goofy with it. Well, I have been reading on my Kindle app, I've been reading Paper Hearts, which is the sequel to Heartbreakers. So I finished Heartbreakers by Ali Novak, I think. I finished that one, which was a reread, and I'm rereading Paper Hearts because I kind of have not been wanting to jump into anything new. I got a new book from a friend, the sequel to Emily Wild's Encyclopedia of Fairies, the sequel to that one. And so I'm excited to read that. I'm really wanting to get into the spirit of New York since we're going to New York at the end of this month. And so planning on watching some New York movies, wanting to read some New York books. So gonna work on that. Finish off this vlog, I'm just gonna work on my book a little bit more, and then we'll see what happens next.